So Occupational Track Minor is a program specific to Azim Premji University. It basically allows interdisciplinary exploration of subjects. There are quite a few Occupational Track Minor programs at Azim Premji University. For example, there's a program called Media and Journalism, there's Data, Democracy and Development, there's another called Biodiversity and Conservation, there's another called Climate Studies, Arts Education, Sports and Fitness. The basic idea is to give students a more comprehensive and complementary skill set apart from their disciplinary major. Now, the approaches that we use in the Occupational Track Minor is that the students quite often choose their disciplinary major based on sometimes their inherent interests, but quite often based on their biases or sometimes quite often the outside pressures. For example, students who choose humanity may have some sort of an anxiety towards sciences, or maybe they think that they have more interest in those subjects. For example, a student in history may choose to do an occupational track in biodiversity and conservation, and that kind of allows them to have a more personalized learning experience. Quite often they learn skills that they have not covered in their disciplinary major, and that allows a more complementary set of skills. This also allows job readiness or real world readiness for the candidate or the student. So quite often their disciplinary majors allow them one set of skills, and the Occupational Track Minor allows them a complementary set of skills, and these set of skills together allows them to be more ready for the outside world. So to give you an example, a student in biology, if they choose an occupational track in data, democracy and development, together, the disciplinary major, that is biology, and the occupational track minor, that is data, democracy and development, they would be more prepared and more skilled to do some sort of a job after their 4-year of undergraduate program. It also allows them to have more complementary set of skills to contribute to the society. So in some sense, occupational track minor is not just for one's own development and growth, but also it helps in terms of contribution to the society. Now, these occupational track minors our approaches are 2 or 3 different ways in which we build on students' growth. We allow the classroom teaching, the conventional classical classroom teaching, where the theoretical foundational base of the student is covered. But this quite often is coupled with internships, field immersion, and practical classes, wherein the skill set of the student is built. Students are impressed upon the idea that some sort of a general understanding about the subject would be common among all of them, which is based on evidence. But quite often they have to inculcate within them, a sense of uniqueness. So although there would be some commonality among all of them, some sort of a uniqueness needs to emerge that is very specific to each individual, each student, and that comes from their experiences, their personalities, and that sort of uniqueness helps them to create a niche, a unique space for themselves in the outside world, and that is fostered in the Occupational Track Minor. What is also fostered, so perspectives are built in the occupational track, skills are built, but also perspectives or opinions and skills are not enough. They need to be continuously nourished, and hence a program after the occupational track program is a field immersion or an internship program, where they actually go outside, work with civil society organizations, or quite often with think tanks or with research institutions, and practice what they have learned in the 2 years of the Occupational Track Minor. So the perspective building, the skill set building, and then kind of practicing it outside the institution together builds the Occupational Track Minor.